Hello, I'm Chris, this is Gross Models, and this is issue 18 of building the Back to the Future Delorean from Eagle Moss and Hero Collector. They seem to be the same people, but yeah. So this is the 1/8 scale Delorean with the proper gull-wing doors and everything, and the engine and the stuff. You can have either the normal engine or the Mr. Fusion engine on the back there. I don't know, I like both, but I think I might well go with the original because the Mr. Fusion isn't quite nice as I think it should be. In this issue we are looking at the filters and manifolds, then adding the engine sides, which is all quite interesting. Back to school, Marty gets a girlfriend. Huey Lewis makes a cameo appearance as one of the audition people for the band thing. Harry Walters Jr., Marvin Berry, yep. Time Traveler's Guide, the invader from Pluto in the Peabody's barn at Twin Pines Ranch. I don't understand that. We'll find that out when we get to the end here. The parts we're dealing with today, say engine side, engine back, manifolds and things, and screws and fuel and oil filters. Now, this is obviously putting the bits together. We'll be doing that in a moment. I was a little bit worried when I turned the page and saw the other engine again, not the one that I've actually got. But this all appears to build up to the same back piece, so it should all be okay as far as I can tell. We'll find out for sure when I actually get it together, but you know. So yes, there we go. Marty gets girlfriend. All good. Production diary of stuff happening in there. Obviously Biff and things, and Huey Lewis. Battle of the Bands, that's what it was called. Yeah, there we go. 10, 12, that's the right page. Yep, there we go. Marvin Berry in Back to the Future. I won a gold disc. Cool. Peabody's barn. Ah, there we go. Yes, that was the bit with the thing and the stuff. Marty's arrival in 1955 causes commotion down at the farm. Yes, because he parked it in the barn, didn't he? Eventually. Cool. Right. Yes, next time, which I don't have yet. It looks like the top half of the engine going on. I don't know when I shall be receiving issue 19 onwards. Hopefully shortly, but it could be any time with these. So that's that. Let's get on with the parts supplied this time. Let me get myself to the right place so I can see what we're doing. The first part is very, very easy. We're fitting the filters. The trick is getting the right one on the right one. That is there. The big filter is going on the outside there, like that. And an AP screw is holding that in place. I agree with that. AP is correct because the filter is plastic, although the metal part it's going onto is metal. So that's going in there. There's no fitting, no bayonet or anything on there. It just has to fit in. Doesn't matter if it turns around because there's nothing to denote which way round it is. So that's okay. Let's get that fitted in there. Oh, it's on the same part. That's interesting. Another AP screw to fit the oil filter. This one does have a little step and peg. Get that in the right way round. Not entirely certain why, because it's again just a round piece. I assume it's to make it easier to tighten up because it can't rotate, whereas this one's got enough to grip so you can stop it rotating. That's that. More AP screws required. Let's get out a few more of those because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be using most of them as this stage progresses. Onto here, this way round, we are fitting a manifold. Are they the same? No, they are different. They are chiral. They have a holes in the top, which is the ones that I'm looking for this one. That goes on there like that, and the two AP screws hold that in place from here. One there. One there. Now tighten them both down. And then we can do the same with this one on that side. Again, with the bits going upwards. One AP screw in one side and one in the other. I don't know how much of this engine detail is going to be visible. Now, in most of these car builds, obviously the hood, the bonnet, you can have open or closed. This one, the engine is in the back and is sort of exposed, or at least some of it is. So I'm not sure how much of this is actually going to be visible at the end of the build without opening up hatches and windows and things and finding it. So yeah, this is a little bit different to all of the others. Right, so first up, we are going to be fitting this piece to this side. So it just goes on there like that. There's a little plug there that goes into the little hole there. And then everything just sort of lines up. And we're using DM screws, which are the ones that they've provided here, to put that together. So yeah, this part obviously fits in. I don't know if the middle bit that I'm fixing this to that we did last time is the same for both variations of the gearbox. I would assume at some point, obviously, things have got to be the same. I think the only real difference now is the way that these parts fix in when it's fixing into the car. So hopefully I will be getting the correct mounting brackets in a couple of issues' time. If not, we'll figure it out and I'll have to contact them and get them to send out the right stuff. But coming up to Christmas here, I don't think I'm going to be getting any more until the new year anyway. So hopefully everything will be more normal. Post and everything will be as it should be. So if I do get the wrong parts, it shouldn't be a problem to contact them and get the right bits shipped out. I haven't researched yet. Like, I had a quick Google when I found out that I had different parts to the instructions here. I haven't checked ahead to see if people have got the right bit. Obviously, being that I'm a year or two behind when this came out, it gives me a chance to work on problems that other people have come up with and, you know, get it all right and figure out what's going on, rather than being completely in the dark as I would be if I was building it without the benefit of the internet. So these are all going to be tightened up down there, holding everything together. Quite happy with that. That all comes together and looks quite good. Not 100% sure about this side piece here, but it looks like there's something else going to go onto there anyway. Sure, that will be taken care of very, very shortly. First of all, I do need 2 more DM screws to put the last piece on the back like that. Again, not, there we go, just sort of snapped in place. So yeah, I might have to loosen off the 4 screws that I've just put in to get everything lined up inside there. Let's try and see. That one certainly goes in there okay. Yeah, that's going in all right, not a problem. It should be okay when the top cover goes over the top of it. But for now, that's the end of the build. That's the end of this part of the build, and indeed the end of this month's deliveries. So yeah, I know that this goes in the back of the car, but I don't know exactly where. I can't tell yet. I haven't got enough of the framework and the chassis. The chassis is basically built, but I don't know where it slots in, so I won't even try yet. But it's coming together. I'm quite happy with how it's coming together, except for the, say, differences. I don't know why they bothered changing it, but there we go. I'm not worried if this is not the movie accurate version. It's fine. As long as it all fits together and looks good in the outside, I'm happy. So thank you very much for joining me for this build. I shall see you very shortly for the next, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.